Hi guys, it's Lix, and today I'm doing the long-awaited 707, aka Luciel Choi, aka Young. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I can't Koreanese for my life. But yeah, the 7 Speedpaint from Mystic Messenger. So I had already laid down the sketch beforehand, and I did record it this time, but once again it was too long to fit into the video, so sorry about that guys. Oh, and disclaimer guys, I actually haven't finished any of the characters' route in this game yet. I know, here I am doing fan art of 7 and I actually haven't even finished his whole story yet, but I just love this character so much that I couldn't wait anymore. So 7 is actually my favorite character, like with many others in this whole cast of Mystic Messenger. And I'm not sure if it's just me, but I've always found like guys who are tech savvy with the computer is like really attractive, and also he loves potato chips, so that's just like another plus, you know? Oh, and for all of you who have no idea what the heck I'm talking about, I'm actually talking about this game that came out around 2 months ago on the phone. It's an app, and it's basically a dating sim or an ultimate game targeted towards girls, and basically you just chat with these like really hot guys. And being someone who has played many ultimate games before, I feel like this game is really innovative regarding how it's structured. Although there are some similarities, such as how there is a cast of characters who you can pick and choose from of who you want to go for. And out of all of them, my favorite personally is 7, just because he's such a cinnamon roll and I just want to protect him, and 7. But anyways, about the game itself. The reason why I say it's so innovative is because the way it's structured, it's like you have to be there almost all the time, constantly checking for new chat rooms. So a chat room is like basically just them messaging you at different times, and if you miss one, they will have the conversation without you. So that really affects the entire outcome of the game and like who you're trying to get. While with other ultimate games, it's more like you have a common route with X amount of time, and you just kind of skim through it and try to get the one that you want. And sometimes you have to pay money to unlock routes, but that's also similar with the case of Mystic Messenger. So I think I've rambled enough about Mystic Messenger, and all in all, it's a great game. I think you guys should really try it out if you're into that kind of ultimate dating sim kind of game. And yeah, it's all the hype right now, so just give it a chance. So now I'm gonna subtly try to transition my commentary into something that's more relevant to the drawing. I just want to make a quick note about the materials that I'm using. So I've gotten a few questions about the paints that I'm using and also the palette, as well as the brushes. And I've always listed my materials at the bottom of the description in my videos, but just to clarify once again, the paints are from Reeves and the palette is from Daiso, as well as the brushes. And I've never actually mentioned this before, but I am currently taking a watercolor class at my college. It's the first kind of watercolor class that I've taken in school, and I'm really excited to share with you guys the techniques and skills once I've mastered them. But yeah, watercolor is probably one of the most technique-oriented mediums out there, and there's just so many ways to paint. My current process for this drawing, or really any watercolor character drawing in general, is starting off with a technique called island wet wash. And this term was coined by my professor, so what it basically means is that you wet a certain area with wet wash, and you float in different colors to make it more interesting. So that's basically what I did for the base coat of 7's hair. I floated in orange, brown, and red to make it more interesting and appealing to the eye. And then what I do is that I add another layer on top of that with dry wash. I find that it gives a lot more definition to the drawing, and I think that you can also add some clear water in there to make it all blend together better. Oh, and I doubt anyone will remember this, but remember what I said back in my washi tape drawing, like my second video? Back then, I was having a lot of trouble blending in the darker colors with these Reeves Watercolors. But for some reason, this time the darker colors worked just fine, so I think that might have been my miss. But yeah, that's my process as of right now. There's actually nothing really special about it. It's a really typical way to work for most watercolorists, and yeah. So at this point of the drawing, I'm just finishing up 7's face and his main character, and I'm gonna move on to the background in just a moment. And if you'll notice, there's some miscellaneous items in the background, and they were all inspired by what 7 likes, and also this really quirky little sticker I found on Redbubble. And yeah, I think I'm out of stuff to say for now, so I'll just end this awkwardly. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll hope to see you in my next video.